Going.
Okay.
I will be waiting for my opportunity.
We begin inside the shop of one Ambrosia Faust. She looks at the camera and smiles and says, "Welcome, shoppers, to another verse of Offbeat melody. Our friendly neighborhood monster hunters sure have kept busy, haven't they? Finding cryptids, thwarting aliens, killing interdimensional demigods. That's a lot of prestigious accomplishments for a group still scratching the surface of what's really going on here.
Wait, when did
Perhaps
we
it's
do
time.
that last one? Wait, we killed the demigod? What?
Perhaps it's time we dove a little deeper, That's what one fellow thinks anyway. And if I'm right, he's on his way to give them the little push they need. So let's see what happens tonight as our offbeat melody gets a little more," and she smiles, "bewitching." So, Hal, it's somewhat early in the morning. Zoe and the general went out for a hike. You stayed behind to do some chores around the house.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a knock at the door.
Okay, this is weird because he lives in the middle of the woods, but alright, he goes to answer the door.
Also, Kaiko doesn't knock.
There's a tall, grinning man in a black suit jacket.
Oh,
He looks sort of like Freaky Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog in terms of proportions. And smile.
Ugh.
Oh, hi, Hal!
Oh, no.
Hello?
And he, in an emotion that's very quick but also very stiff, extends his hand.
Hi.
It's me, your friend, Indrid Cold.
God damn it, TT!
What did he say?
Don't remember.
Oh, Hal, don't leave me hanging.
Don't remember meeting you, but okay. And Hal,
Don't leave hang.
Hal does go to shake his hand.
It's nice to meet you, Hal, good friend.
What the fuck?
Nice to meet you too.
So, you were abducted by aliens, huh?
Oh boy.
May I come in?
I guess so. Hal.
And he immediately pushes past you and walks into your house and begins sort of looking things up and down, all while grinning obscenely.
Right. Hal is very quickly texting Kaiko an SOS, and that's all he's saying.
It's very nice in here, yeah? And he picks up some cat hair from your sofa. Lots of snacks. And he smiles.
Sure. Help yourself, I guess?
I already ate. And he puts the hair back down.
Okay. Well, just feel free.
So have seat.
Right. Hal, sits on... Not on the couch. Noticeably, he's going to a recliner where it's the only seat that anybody can sit on.
Did you said a recliner? So like it's a single chair?
Yes.
Alright, he sits as close to you as possible and just stares at you for a moment.
Oh, good.
So, you have good friend?
Several of them now, yeah.
So we'll talk business.
Okay.
My name is Indrid Cold, and he pulls out a little card that just has his face on it.
It's very nice.
Yes.
Very professionally made.
So you see lots of big weirdness, high strangeness here in Melody.
You could say that. I'm not sure how you know
You talk
that.
to Alto Pogo.
Yeah, did you know it's Catholic?
Is that like type of vegetable?
Most of them are,
Of course I know it's type of vegetable. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
You talk to Southpaw Sam.
Yeah.
He play nice guitar.
It's a banjo, actually, but yeah, he's
So,
pretty good.
You real good friends with Mothman.
That one's up in the air now, I think.
Oh, you very good friends. You went in UFO together. Yes?
Wait, what about a UFO?
Yeah.
What?
I will eat you, ghost.
Hey, listen.
I slurp you like spaghetti.
I am not a ghost. I was just in the bathroom, and I came in through the bathroom window. Which,
Okay,
by the
so-
way, you really should close.
So, Drake, I need you to make an act under pressure roll.
Okay,
I just wanted to make a note that Hal is leaning back as far as physically possible in this chair right now.
okay.
Like, the recliner is up on the back legs only.
I got a. Oh, wait. I got a. Where should I put this? Sorry to my game for a second there, but where is
General chat's fine.
Okay, I got a 7.
Nice. So, you feel, as he makes a slurping noise, you feel parts of your being sucked into him.
Ugh.
You have a chance. So you have to try to avoid that. Tell me what you want to do to avoid being sucked into this man's smiling mouth.
Oh, quite simply, I grab a nearby broom, and I go to smack him in the face as I jump the fuck back.
Okay, so you got a 7, which means I can give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
I think I'll go hard choice.
Hard choice. Cool. So, you can successfully whack him in the face, and avoid getting any of you sucked in, but in the process you will also swing so hard that you hit Hal. Or you can swing at him, miss, and be dealt some harm, but avoid getting sucked in altogether.
Just hit me and hit this bitch.
Alright.
To metagame
I'm
a little bit. It's fine. Just hit this man. He needs
Well,
a smack in the face.
I shall do what the lady says. I'm smacking a bitch right in his pearly whites with a broom.
Alright. You deal Indrid, Cold, and Hal 1 harm.
The chair topples over and Hal's like, okay.
Ow! Ghost hit me! Hal, stop him!
Well, it is kind of rude to eat my friend, so, maybe not.
He's rude! He interrupt conversation!
He just does that.
Hey, I was invited first. You came in. You barged your way in, shoving past
I'm
my
not talking to you, Ghost!
Yeah, but I'm in the room and you're talking about me. What the
I will
fuck do you...
slap you like spaghetti!
I will break all your pearly whites, motherfucker. Let's go.
Hal is just
so many teeth.
staring at the ceiling right now, going, Kaiko, please enter the door right now with somebody. Preferably Celia to smack this fucking man.
Indrid readjusts his tie. Does that thing where you grab your coat, like the sides of your coat, and sort of puff them out for a bit before smoothing it back down. Says, "Fine, we will do business now. Here is business. Town melody. So many monsters. So many weird things. People get hurt. Yes.
Yeah. Can you give me a second? I.
No.
Broom
We'll be
to the
quick.
face.
We'll be quick. I just want to get business done. And now that you have Rude Ghost, I don't want to stay here long. I'm sorry, but you need to get rid of Rude Ghost. Our company will never stay.
Okay.
So, business. Town of Melody. So many monsters. So many weirdness. So horrible. People die.
Yeah.
So what if it stopped, yeah?
I guess that would be nice.
So it would be nice, yes, if stopped. No more witching hours, no more thin veils, no more monsters, no more ghosts.
Well, maybe not the no more.
No more
ghosts,
aliens.
the
No more abductions. No more friends with strange fiery parasites.
I really don't like this conversation.
So here's my offer, okay? Think about it. I stop witching hour. I make veil not so thin. No more monsters, no more ghosts, no more weirdness. All in exchange for one simple thing.
What is that?
I need your friend Mothman.
Um,
Capture Mothman and bring me Mothman so Mothman and I can talk. And then Indrid called save Melody from horrible consequence.
You're a horrible consequence.
Shut up, ghost.
No, you shut up.
I guess.
So I want
yeah.
you to think about offer, yeah?
I'll
He snaps his fingers.
think about it. Yes.
Yes, you'll think about it now. I give you witching hours so you can understand why you want to accept. Goodbye. And he leaves your house as you feel the sensation of air pressure changing, that little popping in your ears as if you're in a plane that's going very high. And just the sort of electric current in the air like a storm rolling in.
Shitballs.
What a absolute fuckwad.
Yeah.
And congrats everybody. We're in the sandbox session. You have Bewitched Melody to explore now.
Aw, yeah.
Celia's on the beach again, isn't she?
And your party split. Have fun!
Well, one thing I know for sure is that fucker's not getting Mothman.
Yep.
So Kaiko got house texts, right? Or was there bullshit alien interference?
Okay, Kaiko, yeah, you definitely got the text. So you're at your house. You've gotten the text.
Alright, Kaiko's this is concerning, okay. Kaiko proceeds to leave. I imagine when she walks out the door, that's when Bewitched Melody happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You walk out the door, things are normal-ish. You feel the air pressure change, you reflexively close your eyes, and when you open them, Melody's gotten a lot bigger and a lot weirder. A lot more trees, lot more lake, purple sky, and the sounds of many, many different things hollering and making noise in the surrounding wilderness. The mountains outside the city are much, much larger and more Mount Doomy than you remember. All in all, you've been here before. You have been in the bewitched version of this city before, and while it's different, slightly different each time, it's always kind of fucked up.
So Kaiko, since she's alone, especially after, this incident with the Greys and Hal called for help of being abducted, is a little bit freaked out. Is any of the noises anything Kaiko recognizes? Like, is there a banjo playing? Is there...
Oh yeah, you can hear banjo music coming from the forest. You can hear a sound similar to the noises made by the alto pogo coming from the lake. You hear the flapping of wings and look overhead and see a flying black creature with a 50-foot wingspan and glowing eyes.
Oh, there's Mothman. That's okay.
Just then, Kaiko gets a text.
It's Bewitched Melody. We can't get text.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Huh?
we never established that.
You can't reliably get text.
We just
Phones, it's not full on Harry Potter tech doesn't work. It's just that tech doesn't work reliably.
Yeah,
and they
like
have
the last.
screaming faces on them. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, Celia's going to attempt to send Kaiko a text and see what happens.
All right, Kaiko, you get a text.
Kaiko looks at it.
Kaiko, I might be a little bit high, but horseshoe crabs don't normally have baby faces, do they?
Ugh.
Also, I met this fellow named Indrid Cold. He's very nice. We should make deal with him, yes?
Fuck off, Indrid Cole.
How'd you get in Celia's text?
How did you get in Celia's
The
text?
phone the moment she hears that fucking name.
I'm not telling you. You should not be in Celia's text.
Nor should you. Get the
Of
fuck
course
out
I
of
should
here.
be. I am Celia.
No, you are not.
Can I get,
Now,
yeah,
now, friend Kaiko thinks Celia has
Get.
schizophrenia.
Get.
You're
Get.
tearing me apart.
Good. Good.
This is all one text.
the moment Indrid Cold is uttered, Kaiko's UFO knowledge gives several red flags. Okay, that was why Hal. Okay, how do I get there? Walking around the woods in this place is probably not a good idea. Kaiko's muttering to herself. It's like, oh, this is a bewitched melody. Kaiko's whole body's on fire, probably.
Well, the last time you went here, you only saw the reflection. You saw it in your reflection.
Kaiko looks at her hand.
Right now, it looks fine.
Okay, that's good. At least that's good. That's Kaiko's having a bit of a because Kaiko's having the smart thing to do is to bunker down in her house.
There.
Huh? Kaiko jumps.
You look up and you see that one of the trees that's been by your house is actually unfurled into sort of like a very thin, long man made out of trees.
Ugh.
Like if an ant was anorexic.
Hello?
How's it going?
Fine.
You kind of freaked out.
You know.
You know what helps me in this situation? And he reaches into a knot hole in his chest. Marijuana.
Trees are drug dealers.
he opens up a bag, rolls a joint, and gives you that fucking blunt.
TT, this is a scary movie too. Just
What the fuck, man?
I just think you've got some anxiety and this could help. Or make it worse.
sorry, but I actually have an allergy to that.
Oh. Then he lights it up and starts smoking it himself. Which is weird because he doesn't have a mouth, so it's more like he's just sort of pressing the end to his head.
Thanks for the concern. I should be on my way.
Okay. You live here?
Usually.
It's a nice house. Name's Hyde, by the way. When he extends a horrible knotted wooden hand to you.
Kaiko takes it.
Okay, it feels like grabbing some very rough, loose roots from a tree.
Is it like hide behind or?
Hey, you got what's my last name?
Aww.
Oh, good. They're not my hide behinds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're-
that's definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
That thing is nightmare fuel.
That thing is a jerk. It owes me $20, by the way.
So this thing is the Gravity Falls hide behind.
Yeah, a little bit.
You think they're always hiding?
Hey, maybe not all of them are stoners, okay? Maybe it's just this one.
But just know, they don't know about the
Of course,
cocaine.
the hide behind that lives in nearby Kaiko's house is a stoner to her conspiracy theorist.
Do you have a name, or does that make things awkward?
My name is Kaiko. I live here by myself in regular Melody, but it just got bewitched, so...
Wait, shit, did it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it usually doesn't get this different around here.
Hmm.
One of my friends who lives nearby got accosted by someone, so
Oh.
that's why I'm a little worried. Since going around here it's a bit bigger than usual.
Someone acting untoward?
Do you know a man named Indrid Gold around here?
Hide behind's, like, glowing... The eyes, it has holes in its head, and there's, like, glowing lights inside them. The lights dim or are blocked partially, so it looks like he's squinting. Indrid Cole. Nope, never heard that name.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Sounds like a prick. Name's their kid Indrid,
Indrid third.
but his parents are Mormon.
God.
Not that I have anything against Mormons. I do have things against Mormonism.
I mean, to be fair, it's basically an organized cult, not Scientology, but
Aren't all religions? That's just this hide behind's opinion.
or does this hide behind just have a fedora?
The same can be said of all religions.
I feel like I used to go to high school with this guy.
Everybody used to go to high school with this guy.
I've been on forums with this guy.
This guy.
Well, tell me if you need anything, neighbor.
I do.
And he just sort of gracefully walks into the woods and eventually disappears into it, and you're not sure which tree is him, if any.
Okay. Alright, so fearsome critters are a thing that exists now.
Yeah, like, be really glad that that wasn't my version of the hide behind. Holy fuck.
I'm very glad it wasn't your version.
Especially after what they did to poor Carl. He'll never be the same.
Yeah, because they ate him.
Okay.
I mean, they only ate most of him. I think they left
In
an
a
arm.
way, though, won't he be the same as he is after being eaten for a very long time?
And they get the house. Kaiko is
Me-
going...
Just, yeah, Kaiko, tell me your plans.
Kaiko is going to try to head to Hal's house and by, first of all, going towards where the banjo music is playing.
Okay.
Okay, I have power.
Okay, Isaac.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm still horribly echoey.
You're fine on my end. So, you've gone into work like a normal day. The minute you stepped into the building, though, you felt that sensation of the air pressure changing and the electric current, and you look outside as you enter the building and you see that the sky has turned purple and things have gotten weird. And the minute you step into the Spooks building, everyone is in a fucking tizzy. Everyone is rushing. Like there's a high energy in the workplace.
Oh, so they are also bewitched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Isaac was wondering what would happen at the corporation during witching hours, so this is development. He's got to go look for either Tamlin or Dr. Wen.
Okay, you get to the lab, and inside is Tamlin, who is currently, like, working on, like, 3 different experiments at once, running back and forth, with a somewhat wide grin on their face.
Oh, it seems the town's taking a trip.
I was told that this would happen, that there's a cross-dimensional nexus here that occasionally opens. I didn't think I'd get to experience it so soon.
This is only like the third time it's happened for me here. Transferred.
3 times? Really? In most hotspots, it happens once every, like, 10 or 20 or 100 years.
Oh, Melody seems to be pretty unique in many ways. I don't mean to be interrupting any of your experiments.
No, don't worry. What do you need, Isaac?
I was just checking in when I was literally walking through the door when this happened.
And a good thing you did. You feel a slap on your back as Dr. Wen appears from behind you.
Still doesn't know how he manages to sneak up on him so well.
Isaac Tamlin, what a wonderful day! Another planal shift. I'm at awe. Planal? Shut up! I've been watching a lot of porn. What? So
What?
Isaac, different planes intersecting. We have an excellent opportunity here. There's going to be so much activity, so much potential for capturing of specimens. I want you to get your shiny new equipment out, get your team together, bag us a monster.
Any preference?
Any preference. Weirder the better. Preferably something that can be contained, so try not to go for anything too big.
Something that will fit in the truck, right?
Yeah, the subdimensional lab is big enough to contain certain things, but we only have access to it at rare times. Subdimensional lab? Don't worry about it, Tamlin. So don't worry about it. Something that can be contained and something that will stay here during the plane shift back to normal reality.
I will see what I can do. I was actually going to check up on the rest of my civilian team. I'm here. They probably got shifted too.
Yeah, good possibility. Yeah, keep tabs on them. Get them together. Get them to help. All right, excellent. Very exciting day. I've got to go do some of my own business with this here shift. It's very exciting. Lots of interesting readings to check out.
He's going to watch
sure.
porn, isn't he?
Have you seen porn from different dimensions? It's astounding.
Why are all the Dr. W's such pervs?
At least this one's leaving Hal alone.
It is sort of what we established when this character went from a joke character to a real character. It's the foundational basis of this particular mad scientist trope.
I'm just saying, if he gets anywhere near Hal, then I'll worry about it. He can have kinks if he wants.
You can have kinks if you want to. You can leave your kinks behind.
But if your friends don't kink, and if they can't kink, then they are also valid.
We don't have to worry about that with Kay. He makes tons of sex jokes.
I'm sorry, guys.
Alright. So...
has it been a few days since the last...
some of the awkwardness from the first meeting has rubbed off.
Okay. What I thought Isaac was fine with Talon. It was Dinah that he made a fool of himself.
Yes, it was.
But Talon, I don't mean to distract from your experiments. This must be a very exciting time for you. Did you have a chance to get that little side order I requested about the armor?
Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. And she pulls out the armor pieces you requested.
Okay. And these are just like the one I have. They just slide into, you can attach them to the inside of regular civilian clothing.
Yeah, they are civilian grade. I didn't have authorization because they're not registered spindle personnel. God damn it, William! Why did you write 2 evil organizations of SP? They're not spindle personnel, so they have to be civilian grade. But they're
yeah. I mean that's what I wear just for the discreet Thank you. This will come in handy. Anything you needed before I go?
Yeah, I don't think we exchanged cell information, but here's how to contact me once you've figured out what creature you're trying to pin, in case you need some special gear.
Of course.
Hey, can you try and get one of the classic ones? I know that we're supposed to look for more of the strange and unusual, but I would kind of love to finally see a chupacabra.
At least he didn't say merman.
The cleanup.
You know what? I haven't actually. I have to see about that. There might. I know there were any here, but with this place, who knows?
Or, you know, a Bigfoot, a Nessie, Mothman, something cool.
Okay. I think could handle something. Well, I better get out in the field before Dr. One shoos me out.
Yep. All right. Take care.
Have fun. And Isaac will part. He'll should he stop by Dinah?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay, he'll just say, I'm gonna how's it going, Dinah? You ready for first job?
Yep. Her overalls once again just have oil spots and other things. So, where are we going today, boss?
I was going to actually go out with my vehicle. I'm gonna get my civilian team. I'll take the lay of the land, but I'll definitely be sure to call you at one of the special
for capture and procurement.
Yeah, Dr. Wen saying this is perfect opportunity for a little.
All right. She pats her pocket. Got my beeper right here.
I'll let you know as soon as I find something promising.
Sounds good, boss.
Away Isaac goes.
Yay!
He would try to call Hal.
All right.
Just to try and coordinate.
Okay. So you call Hal. The phone rings. Eventually, it's picked up. Oh, hi, Isaac. It's me, Hal.
God damn it! Get out of here! Be gone, thought.
You get out of Hal's phone.
I'm getting the broom again. Be gone, thought. Be
I
gone.
You into my
Is
mom.
that you?
Yes, and some weird, supposedly government man.
What are you even doing in phone?
What are you doing in here? Get out of here, Ingrid.
I call from my good friend cousin Isaac.
Ingrid? More like inbred. Be gone.
Oh.
I am not
Isaac
inbred. I am
Isaac
not
like holding the phone
inside
away from his ear.
I am not inside dough that has been baked. How dare you! I put you in bread and eat you up like sandwich.
No, it means your family's had. It means your mother fucked her brother or some shit. It
You
means
mean-
you're from Alabama. No, from
Hey,
Man,
Yeah.
that's awful. That is
who
why
is
Yeah.
this?
it is
he's some weird government, quote unquote, man who gave Hal a proposition to try and catch Mothman to end the witching hours. Shut up, Ingrid.
What's their name?
Ingrid.
I'm Hal, your lovable cousin. You should make a deal with Indrid Cold. Get him Mothman.
Isaac
Ingrid
immediately
Cole.
hangs up.
Try to suck me up. You're getting stopped at every turn, motherfucker.
Isaac realizes, and
It's a roll.
he's not gonna obey traffic law, the speed limits.
Side.
Oh shit, he's gonna.
You are cutting in and out for me, TT.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of making it funnier, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Plus side, there's no cops out. Is that better?
Yes.
Although the speed traps might be a little more lethal.
Da 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 8.
The fucking speed bumps are basically Dukes of Hazzard jumps.
Okay, Isaac, you exit the building and go to your car, and as you're going to your car, you see something looming in the distance. You look over, and about 3 blocks away, you see the statue of Big Mel walking.
Oh fuck!
Oh!
Oh, no.
Which direction?
Well, it was walking towards the highway, but the minute you notice it, it stops in its tracks, and its head slowly turns to look at you.
That
bastard
Isaac very
woke up
slowly
Big
and very
Mel.
calmly gets into his car and drives.
It opens its mouth to reveal a pearly, toothy grin, and the movement of its face is accompanied by the sound of creaking metal.
But it still looks like a horrible, like, metal statue, but human enamel teeth.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Yeah, I do too.
That fucker
It
woke
starts
up
to
Big
turn
Mel.
towards you,
Thanks.
and you see it raise a massive leg up and stomp down on the ground as it slowly starts advancing towards you.
I'm booking it.
All right. Act under pressure, please.
Holy shit!
Just a reminder to everyone, you can burn luck.
Yeah, I'm pretty aware.
The same
Let's see.
friends.
Act under pressure. Let's see. 7 plus 2, 9.
That's a success. You manage to drive super fucking fast and and outpace Big Mel, who stops after a few seconds of the chase, realizing that he can't catch up to you, and then turns back and heads back in the direction he was initially going.
Oh God!
All right.
Is it
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna need to work on something big for that.
yeah. Meanwhile, at Saint Mesos, there are some gargoyles on Saint Mesos Church. It's a very old school style Catholic church, very ornate. And suddenly, as if recreating a '90s Disney afternoon cartoon show, one of the gargoyles begins to shake, and bits of stone crumble and crack and splinter off of it. And soon it bursts free as a flesh and blood, or, at least not solid, like, immovable stone being. Hey, Raven, introduce your character for us.
Hello there. I'm playing one Grendel Gargoyle, who, if you know Disney's animation, looks like what would happen if you popped the head off Brooklyn and stuck it on Broadway. He's a big, beefy boy with a beaky face and wings. And he's a very nice boy.
Grendel, you have just come to life in a bewitched version of the town that you have been sort of watching over, or at least, the town where the church that you watch over has been. Have you ever woken up before?
Yes. He describes them as short naps and long naps. His long naps are between vast, times of inactivity. And short naps are like every other month, year.
All right, you've been under a long nap up until now. So things have changed significantly. You have probably been in the Bewitched version of Melody before, but it's been a while. And the geography of the town has changed in both versions. So things do look sort of shiny and new. As you wake up, you see a car driving at ridiculous speeds down the road past the church.
He's going to be a little surprised, because that's a lot more sleeker than the cars he's used to seeing.
Canonically, Isaac drives a minivan.
Well,
you see a minivan. A kind of shitty minivan driving at ridiculously fast speeds.
He's a couple of years out of date.
Government man drives around in a minivan.
Well, the first thing you notice is it's fucking daylight, and that's a little weird. And considering there's a van inside the weirdness, or the witching hour, which is kind of rare, he's going to spread his wings and follow after it curiously.
Okay, Isaac. While driving around Melody, there are lots of weird sounds and just weird twists and turns that aren't normally there in the streets. It's a little getting used to, like, if the town that you've been living in for a while now suddenly added a whole bunch of new pieces of land in between the pieces you knew, which would be a little unsettling if, like, suddenly there was a new suburb in between, like, a Denny's and its parking lot. So... So it's that on its own is an unsettling experience. Then you add in the fact that you were, almost chased down by a giant man-eating statue, and there's all these monster noises from all around, and just this vague feeling that anything could pop out at you. You're a little on edge when you look out your rearview window and see a fucking demon from the middle fucking ages flying after your car.
Jesus Christ.
Isaac's just thinking. Just kind of to himself, it's like, is this what Kaiko had to deal with? Fuck. But before the game said that Isaac and Grendel kind of interacted before, but Isaac only just now moved to Melody, so when you have seen, I've joked about him knowing about gargoyles in Chicago.
So Saint Mezo's is one of the more prominent churches in the town of Melody. And as I said, it's fairly ornate. The fact that it has fucking gargoyles is kind of the thing that you would notice. And, if you're calm of mind enough, and Isaac is a fairly calm dude, even in the face of weird shit, you might notice upon closer inspection that he does look like the spitting image of, the big gargoyle at the front of Saint Mezo's.
Isaac will slow down, not stop, and roll down the window and kind of stick out his head and go, hey, you looking for a ride or something? Or he just, try anything.
Hear a voice in this one. You was going too fast.
Pull over,
That is not the voice I was expecting.
There's wind and turbulence and shit. He's going 90 miles an hour.
It's going too fast.
He just kind of mutters to himself as he slows the car down. It's like, oh, police, here are gargoyles.
Hi.
He's
So, he'll eventually stop.
right.
I didn't know Bewitched, the side of Melody had traffic laws.
Hello.
Hello.
This big gargoyle catches up to your car and just says in a quiet little voice, hello.
And he waves and everything as he just lands with a very audible, ground-shaking thud. He's, hello there. It's Grendel Gargoyle.
Fucking adorable.
Isaac, nice to meet you.
I've seen you before. You do good stuff, I think.
Thanks.
Yay.
Know that traffic laws were enforced on this side of Melody.
No, I just didn't want you to get hurt.
It was kind of a necessity. Isaac is looking around now in the mirrors just to make sure Mel just didn't decide, oh, I'm gonna go after him again.
A rad
He's
sports
kind of-
car pulls up in the middle of this conversation, and the windows roll down, and the driver sticks their headless shoulders out the window and says, he's got a point.
Jesus fuck.
Cautious driving is a virtue we should all uphold. And then he rolls his window back up and takes off at batshit speed.
Yay, he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Is that Isaac's just pointing after it, dumbfounded, was that a Dillahan?
Something like that, yay.
Okay, it's gonna be one of those days.
Hey, sorry, I'm not supposed to talk to normal people.
Not much normal about anyone that comes here, I think.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay. You okay?
Hey, I'm a little concerned about my cousin. Think he's being harassed by a very nasty person. That's why I was in such a hurry.
Oh, we can't be having that now.
I mean, almost there if you want to follow. Or to get in, there's probably enough room in the back.
Nah, that's a bit too heavy for the little car.
Oh.
His voice is fucking adorable.
I'm trying to do a lighter version of Get Well, and it's working-ish.
I like it. There's something
So,
very cute about a big gnarly gargoyle having this soft little British voice.
I'm getting Digsby vibes.
You getting what?
Digsby vibes.
Yeah, again, kind of the same sort of semi-accent, but I can't do it nearly as well. Anyways,
You're
sorry for stopping you then.
Okay. Oh, no problem. Probably use the help, honestly.
Yeah. As always, like to help.
But yeah, sure. Just follow me then, and Isaac will drive off at a more respectable speed.
Alright. He just takes off and follows the car.
Alright. Celia, you're on the beach.
Yes.
Alright, the hermit crabs are crawling around and they have little children's faces.
Oh god. Oh god. I'm getting the old Gumby Cat flashbacks.
Celia?
Yes?
You ever see Cats 2019?
I started once. Woke up in the hospital before I reached the second act.
Why did you do this to us? We shouldn't have children's faces.
This is my doing?
We're gonna throw ourselves into the sea.
Stop. Wait. This
Into the sea, and the horseshoe crabs start crawling towards the
Wait!
sea.
How did I do this? Come back!
Into the sea. They all go into the sea, and
If I-
like a giant mouth emerges out of the water. It opens and swallows all of the little horseshoe crabs.
If I did it, I can undo it. Celia just stares in horror at what she's done.
And you feel a little tap on your shoulder.
She turns around.
It's an enormous horseshoe crab. I think you're high.
What?
I think you're high.
I might be a little high.
Those weren't horseshoe crabs.
Oh. What were they?
Awful. I had children's faces.
Celia looks at the joint between her fingers and hastily discards it into a trash can.
That's good, Celia. You shouldn't do drugs.
Wait, did she put it out before she threw in the trash can?
Oh shit!
A fire starts, and then starts to move out of the trash can like a snake, and slowly it starts to turn from like the normal orange of a fire to more of a yellow, then to a green, then to a turquoise, before snaking out of the trash can and around your legs.
Oh, I'm about to come down!
And the fire wraps entirely around your legs, and begins to sort of pulsate.
Is that it? Is that it?
No.
Did you speak to me?
I didn't say anything. I'm a horseshoe crab. And the horseshoe crab goes away. I said something.
Finally! Is it my voice? Did I intimidate you? I'm sorry.
You just hadn't opened your mind.
So you can only speak to me when I'm high?
No, I think after this I can speak to you whenever I want.
Oh. Ah.
Thanks.
Who would you like to kill, Celia?
Oh.
I said, who would you like to kill?
Oh. How about Zack Snyder?
He's in California.
That's the problem, isn't it?
It would be a very long trip. Isn't there someone here you'd like to kill?
No, I'm pretty good friends with most of the people here.
What about that guy over there?
What guy?
You turn and see a tall, sort of freaky Fred proportioned man in a black suit, sitting on the beach on a towel, stretching out, putting his head in his arms. Like when you put your arms behind your head and you sort of rest on them like a pillow.
Well, his face isn't an affront to my fashion sensibilities, but I don't know the man.
Wouldn't it be fun though, to end his little life?
Why don't we just first and then work our way up from there?
I'd like to kill someone today.
Fire. You can't just jump right into the killing. You gotta build up to it.
No, you absolutely can.
You don't.
It's easier each time.
You don't blow your load on the first 5 strokes, marijuana fire.
When you do it, once you start doing it, you're gonna get real creative. You'll start killing them in ways you couldn't even imagine. Come on. It'll be fun. How about you talk to him? Maybe after you talk to him, you'll think you want to kill him after all.
Okay. I'll meet you in the middle and see when it goes over to talk to him.
Oh, hi, Celia.
Indrid.
Are you going to be following me everywhere, Ghost?
Yes.
Why?
Be gone.
No.
Be gone.
Indrid?
Indrid called. I'm your friend. This
He's
is Drake.
Indrid.
He's nasty Ghost. I'm going to eat him.
Hi, Drake.
You tried that.
How you been?
Been okay. Been trying to keep this guy from being creepy to other people.
I'm
He's
not
gone
being
into other...
creepy. I'm offering good deal.
You are
what?
going into others' phone calls and phone conversations.
Yes,
that
to
ain't
offer
right.
good deal. That's not their whole job to do that. Called telemarketer.
You've been inside my phone?
Yes. He messaged Kaiko saying he was
you were in there too.
You
were
Yeah,
in
to
there
get you
too. Don't you act like you Mr. Squeaky Clean.
Yeah, to
Don't-
get you out, fucker.
See
You didn't even
Drake,
Let's-
focus. You didn't see my photos, did you?
I didn't look, Drake. He was
I don't
peeking.
know.
I know he was. He's nosy nutting.
I saw them before. It's fine, Celia. You freaky son
See?
of a bitch.
He nosy Nelly. He not respect privacy like good friend Indrid called.
Celia narrows her eyes at the both of them. Anyway,
I mean, in my defense, Celia, you sent those pictures in group chat by mistake.
What?
Yep.
Actually fiddles with her phone.
Oh, what kind of photos were they? Now I'm curious.
Oh, they were quite steamy. Anyway, I'm hitting you with a broom. Be gone, thought!
Wait,
Action
Drake,
under pressure.
Wait,
Action under
Drake,
pressure, motherfucker.
Hold on.
before you do that, Drake, you said you're offering a deal.
Oh yeah, I offer a deal. Don't hit me with broom, you piece of shit, you little stink man. Anyway, I have deal for you.
What kind of deal?
You see right now how it is strange going on? See how sky purple?
Yeah?
See how they're a giant monster in lake? And you see like a giant fucking mass of flesh and hair opening its jaws wide and snapping them.
Oh, that's just Gyra.
No, you're thinking of Gargantua. This is different. It's not Toho movie.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little high.
Yeah, some of these monsters are real, but some of them are now crazy cuckoo delusions caused by marijuana being mixed with witching times. It's bad for you. You shouldn't smoke while doing witching hour.
He may be a fucker, but he's right, Celia.
You believe this guy, Yogg?
About the marijuana.
A purple cloud of smoke appears behind Celia and says, "Hey, she's gonna smoke drugs because they feel good."
Hey, wait a second. This isn't a 90s or 80s PSA. Be gone. And then he gets like one of those old ash blower, one of those old things people used to use to blow air into their fires.
The bellows?
Yeah. And he blows that purple cloud fuck away.
Oh, thank you for that, Drake. We could be friends now because you kept us from being an after-school special.
No problem. I'll be friends if you stop being a goddamn creep.
I just trying to make deal to help friends.
What's your offer?
Okay, see, I try to make pitch and everyone interrupts me. No one's kind of in the call. So my offer is I stop reaching hour and good times. No more monster attacks. No more friends get abducted by alien. No more danger of reality being torn asunder because of spooky experiments. Nothing. No more ghosts.
I would like most of those things. What's your price?
Oh, it's easy. Take Monster from Mothman, put him in cage, bring him to me so he and I can have chat. Mothman could stop reaching hour, but he don't because he's not real friend. But I, Indrid, called him real friend. I will stop reaching hour for you.
If you're a real friend, then prove it. Pass me a message and I'll give it to Mothman and you can chat that way.
No, Mothman do not like talk to me. He will not do it willingly. It's the big problem. It's why I ask you for help. If I could do it that easy, I'd just do it myself.
Well, I wouldn't be a very good friend if I went and did that to him now.
Oh, are you such good friends with Mothman? You'd such good friends with him? Tell me what friends think he do.
Oh, well, he saved Hal's life.
Oh, so he saved Hal's life, yeah? Because he want favor. He moocher.
He saved the entrepreneur's life.
Yeah, because you make deal with him.
I stuck my head in his mouth and he didn't eat me.
Yeah, because he need you for something and you don't look that nutritious.
Wait, like you need us for something?
What did you just say about me?
I said you don't look that nutritious.
Drake, get the broom.
Got the broom.
Alright, fine. Indrid cold leave, not have good day at beach, not have good time, but you're going to be begging for Indrid cold help because this reaching hour is not stopping till you do.
Celia makes finger guns and tries to shoot at his feet with the fire.
A nearby rock says bang, bang, bang.
Tucker wears a suit to the beach and it's like, oh, I'm not having a good day because of you people. Bullshit, motherfucker.
An ice cream truck pulls up and it says, "No, they don't deserve ice cream!" And the truck turns around and goes away.
Rude.
Drake, I look nutritious to you, don't I?
Yeah, obviously. Some people
just get off.
I don't want to know what that fucker gets off to be honest.
You're a good friend, Drake.
Thank you. You too, Celia. And you as well, giant horseshoe crab.
Oh, okay.
Freaking hell.
What about me? Am I a good friend? Says the rock that made the bang bang noises.
Yes, you are.
Perfect timing.
Yay! And then it emerges from the sand on two eerily human-like legs and walks away.
Yeah,
we should probably regroup with the others, shouldn't we, Drake?
Yeah.
And I could use someone to tell me what's real and what's not.
Okay. Also beware. He is out and about.
Who is?
Points to her legs. You know who.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Let's kung fu hustle.
To the Hearstmobile.
Okay. Kaiko, how are you getting to Hal's house?
Kaiko's not sure.
I was gonna ask, would Isaac have run across Kaiko on the way since they're both heading
That's
the
a
same
good.
way?
Well, that's a good question. So I gotta know what are you doing to get to Hal, Kaiko?
Kaiko initially was like, yeah, we go have a pop down. Wait, that's not a good idea. So Kaiko's still around the front of her house, just in a state of pseudo panic.
All right.
Isaac might have had the.
So you're alone, Kaiko, correct? Okay, good. Before anyone else interrupts, the vast hovering shape of Mothman begins to descend near your house, and as it descends, it shrinks until it's back to the form of Mothman that you see in normal Melody, and then it lands in front of you. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Remember how you owe me a favor?
It has to do with Indrid Troll, doesn't it?
You're very smart. How did you know he was in town?
Kaiko holds up the text.
And Mothman's eye, like, his eyes do that thing that Muppets have when they have, like, movable eyelids, and they do that sort of, like, half-lidded droop. That's a little bit, awkward, but also very expressive, the way a lot of Muppet movements are, where it's like, that looks like a puppet, but also mood.
Yep.
As bad at this as ever. So I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah.
Kill Indrid Cole.
First of all, I only know the basics of what this figure is. Could you give me your perspective on him?
Mothman frowns. For reasons that are hard to explain, I cannot. Otherwise, I would. Believe me, Kaiko. You if I could. But you're going to have to find someone else who is good with information. Someone else who lives here, maybe.
So, a certain shop owner, I'm guessing.
Many merchants are very well informed on different customers who fly by.
Question is, can I get there safely? Given the Kaiko gestures to the melon, the witching hour.
It is very hard to be safe when world is bewitched. I cannot help you directly in this task, but you could ask some old friends for help. And you always have your normal friends to go to. I think they are at Hal's house. Or
Yeah.
heading there.
Getting there through the woods is the problem.
Yes. The woods are lovely, but dark and deep. I think this would not be a cheat. And Mothman opens up his trash can jaw and stuffs one of his own wings into his gullet. And eventually comes out clutching a banjo.
Oh.
Which he hands to you.
Kaiko takes it.
Perhaps you could call a friend. to help you find your other friends.
Thank you. I'll inform them of. I mean,
So, do this task for me, Mothman says as he stretches his wings. And we will be even.
okay.
And then Mothman flies away, and as he flies away, he grows until he is that mammoth form in the sky that you normally see when he's in the bewitched version of Melody. Alright, Kaiko, you got a banjo. A
Kaiko
normal banjo.
Kaiko proceeds to try to string it.
Alright, you strum those strings. And,
roll weird?
Yeah, I'd say you could roll weird or cool.
I have a 2 in weird, so let's do that.
Okay.
That would be a 9.
Fire on the mountain, run, boy, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. You play the banjo pretty good. And eventually, your banjo riff is met with a riff in reply. Do you play again?
Yeah.
You play again. The returning banjo sounds a bit louder. And you do this a couple of times until eventually, emerging out of the woods, standing at 20 feet tall, is the bewitched version of Southpaw Sam.
Oh, hello.
Who looks very similar to normal Southpaw Sam, except he has a sweater vest on and glasses and a pipe. And is also like twice as tall.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Kaiko.
It's talking movie, Sam.
It was lovely music you played.
Thank you. Can I be helped through the woods to get the house? Because a certain figure has been accosting him.
Ah, certainly, certainly. Here, take my hand.
Typically takes it.
You hold Southpaw Sam's hand, and he starts leading you on a very pleasant stroll through the woods.
Aww.
That being said, Kaiko unwittingly is starting to have subconscious really bad deja vu.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a Fuzzy Man, like a little similar to the Fuzzy Man thing. Interesting weather today,
Not every day witching hour happens.
Yes, that's true. It is nice to get my pipe again, though. And you realize that bubbles are starting to flow out of his pipe. Would you like some? It's chewing gum.
I'm good.
So how have things been with you? We haven't talked since you saved my life.
Aww. Kaiko gets a bit flustered at that. Chaotic, because I found what did this to me? Kaiko points to her face. Still coming down from that.
Yeah. Oh, you should probably stay away from any fire while you're here.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, you certainly have seen your fair share of weirdness. Plus side, it prepares you for when things like this happen. I remember when I first came here. I was walking in the woods when I saw a patch of woods I'd never seen before. I kept walking and exploring, looking at all the new trees, hearing their beautiful voices, and then I saw this, he says as he gestures towards, the civilized parts of Melody that you're currently leaving. Houses and people. It was so pleasant. Too small. Way too small for me, but beautiful all the same. So I decided to stay.
Sorry, I'm having mouse issues right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like the cursor and the clicking is broke.
And Southpaw Sam is being oddly personal, so that's an in-character reason for an awkward silence.
Yeah. And because Taiko is still having a little bit of a... I got contracted to kill like one of the most infamous men in black.
Mm-hmm. So you have a fairly pleasant stroll through the woods. Southpaw Sam does not stop talking and recollecting various parts of his life to you, and it's somewhat interesting, but also a little befuddling, especially because he starts talking about people you don't know, and it becomes sort of like, why are you telling me this, dude? Okay, well, it's sad that Sally said that to you, I guess.
Oh.
All right, and eventually you do get to Hal's house. Well, I'm going to leave. I don't want to cross the path with that cat again, so I bid you adieu.
He did a number.
Take care. Say hi to the gang for me. And Southpaw Sam traipses off into the woods with that perfect Patterson-Giblin gait.
Aww.
And then, like, 30 seconds later, there's the screeching of tires as Isaac's minivan pulls in with a fucking Disney's gargoyle flying behind him.
Also does that one thing where the guy closes his eyes just to shake his head and opens again.
Yeah, Isaac pulls up and just kind of hops out of the car. It's like, "Go, you doing all right?"
Hal comes out of the house. He probably heard the screeching of tires. He's like, "Oh, good. Kaiko, there was a very creepy man at my house, and I'm pretty sure he was government."
Well, Mothman wanted me to cash in on the favor to kill him.
Oh, fantastic. This is great.
I'm sorry. The Mothman contracted you to kill Indrid cold.
Yeah. Yes.
Isaac like crouches and is like inches the bridge of his nose, like, oh god. All right, we can do this. And he has like a miniature panic attack in like 5 seconds. But he stands up. He's like, okay. Oh, how you doing?
I had a little panic attack because I met a hide behind. Who's also apparently a stoner who lives by my house.
What?
Also, apparently Southpaw Sam in this version of Melody is 20 feet tall and can talk and has glasses and a pipe and a sweater.
Sweater vest.
Sweater vest.
Huh. I am so sorry. I've been rude. And he like motions and goes, this is the friend I ran into on my way over. I was kind of being a reckless driver, and they were kind enough to remind me that this is still a public area.
Oh. Grandel's going to move over and just kind of wave. Hello.
Is that the gargoyle from St. Mezzos?
Oh, you know me. Wait.
It
He
is the
squints his stony eyes. Goes, hey, I've seen you before.
Yeah, that's the gargoyle that I, spent a lot of time after school with.
He smiles out. He goes, hey, little Hal.
Hi.
Reference Grendel is only about like 6'7".
So Hal is bigger than he is.
Like 3 inches if he stands up, like fully.
That's fucking hilarious, though.
You're still gonna call him Little Hal, though. Hello, hey, Little Hal. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. Everything's been. Hal kind of just makes a circular gesture in the air with his hand, like. to try to grab words out of the air to describe everything that's happened in the past couple months.
He's a bit screwy, eh?
Yeah.
He's gonna be okay as long as the big statue ain't walking.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I was in such a hurry. Well, chase me.
It's understandable. It's a car wreck's much less dangerous than that one.
Yeah. I like that thing.
Yeah,
That's
nobody
human
does.
teeth.
Everybody said I was stupid for trying to burn it down when I was 15.
Oh, so that was you.
Yeah? I told you it was me. Did you not believe me? She would have told Kaiko that he tried to burn down Big Mel the first time he tried marijuana.
Oh. Oh.
Wait,
I
first time?
think probably knew about that just from like the family gossip.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, I remember that was also the first time I had it, and I had an allergic reaction.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that I took it a little harder than most people did because I immediately thought Big Mel was going to eat my face at night, so I went to head him off at the pass. You remember that? I got him pretty good, but then they built him again.
I'm gonna guess that's not the typical street marijuana. If you partially looked into this side of Melody and you reacted so violently to that.
I'm pretty sure it was just really bad marijuana, and Big Mel is creepy.
Oh yeah, I think you're trying to eat me.
He would. He takes quite a bit of pleasure in eating people.
Candy wrappers to him.
Anyways, Indrid called. I think you're spook. You know what Indrid called is, right?
I know that my employer says that if the name is ever brought up or that there's a chance that he's in the area, that no contact is the best course. Just avoid him completely. There's not even like protocol on how to handle, just avoid at all costs.
Oh, well, good, because he came into my house and shook my hand. And told me to catch the Mothman for him. That was, like, great.
Him and Drake kind of hijacked my cell phone earlier.
Wait, you can do that, Drake?
Wait, I'm here? Huh. I was helping Celia.
Sorry, I thought you were with Isaac. I lost track of the...
And then the Hirschmobile pulled.
Oddly quicker than normal. It's actually moving at a pace of a normal car.
Wait, Drake can do that?
Maybe. You don't know. You ain't a cop.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hal.
Yes.
Kaiko. Isaac. Grendel.
Well, it's Grandel. He forgot the A. Hello.
Sorry, Grendel. I'm kind of high right now. Else I'd have driven myself.
You seem pretty low on the ground to me.
It's got you there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ew.
Guys, do any of you know this Freaky Fred looking motherfucker named Inbred?
Mothman wants us to kill him.
Oh. The fire on my
he
leg
wants
to
him
kill
to
him
capture
too.
Mothman.
That's when you guys notice that Celia's legs are on fire.
How is
I wanna kill
Kaiko
him too.
into that?
Well, I imagine Keika's kind of freaked the fuck out.
I mean, her body.
Nothing's happening.
All right. Because Kaiko is freaked the fuck out. I was wondering if her body was reacting, because, you know...
At the moment, no.
He insulted me.
Yeah, it was very rude.
Grandel's going to kind of look the weird burning legs. Go, you want me to put that out?
If you could, yeah.
No.
He opens his mouth and just spews just a wave of holy water at it. Hello?
Wait, you can see it too?
It's Bewitched Melody. I think everyone can see it.
Yeah,
Oh.
we can see it.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to tell which monsters are real and which ones are in my head and which ones are both.
The fire doesn't go out, but it does. Well, it's like when you throw water on fire, not enough to douse it completely, where the fire sort of like flares up in spots and goes down in others. You know, it's not great. There's spattering and there's steam and it's not a pleasant thing for anyone involved.
Ow! I think you just roasted my crotch.
Hey, it's apologies. He's gonna need more water for that.
Oh yeah, my thighs are boiling.
Shut up, fire.
Okay.
Oh, how horrible. However will you survive that poor...
So cruel.
How could you be so cruel? You want to kill people, motherfucker.
I haven't tried to kill myself.
Yeah,
Drake,
wow.
can you please stop yelling at my legs? It's kind of awkward.
When this guy stops being a gigantic douche, so...
I wonder... Celia reaches down and disconnects one of her legs. And then falls over because she forgot she needs those to stand up.
Oh.
Also, when you reached out and pulled the leg out, the fire stays where your leg was.
Huh.
Whoa.
And continues to stay where your leg was.
She tries to put her weight on it.
So the fire kicks up, gets hotter, gets more intense, and actually does hold your weight.
Whoa.
Well,
This is the most metal thing ever.
and ironically, you took the metal off.
I know!
Damn it.
Did she actually look like she got hurt from that?
Nah, she falls over all the time.
I meant the explosive fire.
No, no, she's fine. The fire's
she
not
gets-
hurting. Really.
Nah, she gets set on fire all the time.
Sort of concerning. How often it happens.
Probably should be.
Come on.
Well, you know, it's life. Sometimes you get lit on fire.
Sometimes you light your classmates on fire.
It's just how it
Sometimes
be.
both.
And sometimes you drink a delicious glass of coconut juice.
Ew, coconut. So
Rude.
guys, what's the game plan?
I was told to go talk to a shop owner in Bewitched Melody.
Oh, you mean my Faust.
Is you blokes know my Faust?
She got us these gushers.
Oh,
It's
nifty.
true. And the secto cooler. Drake pulls one out and starts sipping on it.
Celia, Celia pops a gusher into her mouth.
Hey, Celia, can I have a gusher?
Sure, she tosses one into Drake's mouth.
The screams make it taste better for some reason.
This is
You
my
aren't driving in my
disturbing.
car.
What was that about, Car?
You two aren't riding in my car.
It's okay. I have the Hearstmobile.
Celia honks the horn.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, doesn't it usually go dun, 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 dun.
That or it normally goes.
And then there was that one time it went dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 for like an hour.
Yeah, there was something in the mechanism, I swear.
I mean, this is probably the best time if to ask it any questions.
Was that the car when it was back in May when someone honked it? It sounded like the Star Wars Cantina, but it was only with some reason it was only the opening part.
No, that was
Don't remind me of that.
no, that was Perry's car. We don't talk about him.
Jesus fucking Christ, Shady.
Perry knows what he did, damn it.
Also, guys, if you have any texts from me in the group chat, can you just go ahead and delete those?
Oh, too late, Celia.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just repressed it.
You gotta control when you're thirsty on Maine.
I've never even been to Maine. My cousin George was, though, but I don't hear from him anymore.
Oh yeah, he got eaten by Pennywise, didn't you hear?
That's silly. You're silly, Drake.
At least I'm not high.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, have you all thought about my offer?
get the fuck out of here, inbred!
I told you my name is Indrid. I'm not in toast. I am not sandwich man.
You are
Oh,
now,
hi,
bitch.
Fucking damn it.
Oh, hi, Hal. How's your sex life?
None of your business.
So,
Where's El Coado when you need him?
Fuck off, Drake.
No,
so
Hal.
have you thought about my offer? Is it not crazy spooky times right now? Look, there's gargoyle. That's not supposed to be moving. His statue.
Eyes usually move when no one's around.
Ooh, la-di-da, Mr. Fancy Gargoyle.
He's a
It's
bit
not,
insulting,
you're
you
not
are.
afraid of terrible monsters eat you, eat your friend?
I actually
I
don't
thought I
eat
wasn't
anything.
very nutritious, Mr. Ingrid.
Well, it doesn't mean other monsters won't eat you. Lots of people eat pork rinds.
Wow, did he just compare you to pork rinds?
In terms of nutritional content. Don't say anything about their personality.
Celia looks legitimately hurt by that.
Listen, have you thought about offer? I stopped witching hour. No more monsters. You all safe, yes?
Actually, can we get back to you on that? We have a friend we want to visit.
Hmm.
We're getting low on Ecto Cooler. Do you have any idea how hard that stuff is to
So
get
you're
anymore?
not convinced yet. Yeah?
I'm convinced you're a world-class creeper. Fucking inbred motherfucker.
I mean, all you've done so far is turn on a witching hour and Mothman stopped me from having my brain torn out, so you're kind of on the low end of wanting me to do favors for you.
I see. You're not convinced. You think this is not such a bad thing that keeps happening. Okay. Go talk to your friend now. See how great witching hour is. Indrid Cold will leave you alone till it's time for you to say yes. Goodbye!
Drake throws a rock at his head.
Okay, Drake, I need you to act under pressure.
Okay.
We know what Drake is doing. We get no boss fight with him. We already have a one-off.
This session just would not be the same without Drake.
Oddly enough, I got a 7. Again, what is with this? need explanations here. My game, but what does that get me, Coach? Hello?
A 7?
Yes.
Alright, cool. 2 giant loaves of bread suddenly manifest around you. Once again, you gotta tell me how you're going to avoid these loaves of bread, and I will give you the offer of a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Hard choice.
Hard choice. You can either be smashed between the loaves of bread, or you can dodge out of the way, but in doing so, back straight into Celia and touch the fire on her.
What happens if I get hit by the bread?
It will hit you, and there will be harm.
Also, he will get an attack of opportunity to eat you.
Yeah, I don't want to be bored by that fuck. I did not consent, especially when he sucked me or tried to suck me. Like, come on, man. So yeah, I'm backing into Celia.
All right, you hit Celia, you fall back. Celia, you get like technically 1 harm, but like it's very low non-lethal harm.
And also wearing armor, so that cancels it out.
Nice. Drake, the fire hits you, and it hurts like a motherfucker the minute it touches you. You back away, but a good chunk of you goes up in flames before you do, and you have to roll to put them out.
Stop, drop, roll. Stop, drop, roll.
You take 3 harm from touching the fire on Celia.
Jesus.
Yeesh.
Crap.
Oh, I am in danger.
Ghost, next time I will eat you. Okay, bye, friends!
I did not consent.
Also, the threatening to eat my friend, you know, is also not helping your
Yeah,
case.
he's been doing that a lot lately, hasn't he?
Why?
Indrid Cold does like to eat ghosts. They're one of his favorites.
Drake, are you still alive? I mean, are you harmed? I mean...
Damn it, Drake, you're gonna feed the Topa.
I mean...
Listen.
Is your body okay? I mean... How you doing, man?
I hurt.
Also, when Indrid Cold showed up, how did Kaiko's body react?
You didn't get anything from the flames.
Alright.
Yet.
Celia tries to bat Drake out with her towel.
Is it working?
What's going on?
Celia's trying to bat Drake out with her towel.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Do I still have that ecto cooler armor since I drank some?
No.
Ah.
Speaking of, you are out of Ecto Cooler. You should get some more.
Either way, we should probably head to one of the stores like the Faust.
The Faust is the only one that we actually know so far, so...
She may have
The,
first
source
aid.
map.
I mean,
So-
I got a text about some sort of weird Beanie Baby factory since this weekend, but
Also, has he been asking you guys to capture Mothman for him?
Yeah, that's the offer that he keeps bringing up, and it's just like... It sounds less like an offer and more like, do this, or I won't, you know, bring you back to where you're supposed to be. Which does not make me want to help him any more than I already didn't.
and Mothman wanted us to kill him.
And, yeah, Mothman's a lot, like, less pushy about these things.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I play cards with him every Thursday night. It's great.
Hey, don't lie to brag to your friends.
I don't.
You do not have a more personal relationship with Mothman than anyone here.
Bullshit, I don't. It's in the cards.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. See? And I just hold up a thing that says Drake plays cards with Mothman.
You're a fucking liar.
You're a fucking liar.
Wow, Drake, that's so cool. What do you play?
Crazy Eights.
Why is Drake arguing with the sky?
Because Sky is saying I'm a liar, and that's not true.
You know, if you lie to your friends, they're gonna find out eventually when they're gonna think that you're just a liar.
No,
I can
you
believe any
think
of the
I'm a
actual
liar.
cool stuff about you. You don't have a special card game of Mothman.
Bullshit, I don't,
We play
Sky
fast
Boys.
and loose with Kyan here, but some shit's in stone. I'm sorry. You don't get to have a personal relationship with Mothman that you establish on one fucking liner. You don't.
You aren't stopping me, motherfucker.
I fucking am. I put my fucking foot down, and at that moment, a giant foot the size of a car falls out of the sky and lands on a tree near Hal's house, smashing it to splinters. Putting my fucking foot down, you don't just get to say whatever bullshit you want and have it be canon. There are some rules. We let a lot of shit fly, but this is not going to. We are drawing a line in the sand.
Mr. Sky Voice, I can't hear you, but that was...
Yes, you can't! This is between me and Drake. The rest of you cannot hear him my side of the conversation. He is talking to clouds.
Bet you won't do that again,
I saw the
motherfucker.
foot come down on my favorite tree, though. Come on, man. I'm not part of this argument.
I am actually sorry about that. The foot moves off and the tree reassembles itself from splinters.
Thank you.
God, saying I'm a liar and destroying favorite
Fucking
trees?
tell the truth!
No,
Tell the truth!
No!
it is the truth.
It's
you
not!
fuck.
It fucking
It
isn't!
is.
Just because you put a hobo in a homemade Mothman suit does not mean you play cards of Mothman. You lying
No.
fuck!
Hey, first off, that was when I played cards with the guy in the Chewbacca costume. Secondly, fuck you. This
Fuck
is
you!
the truth.
Fuck you! I'm sick of it! No!
Yes.
This is why you didn't get to keep the Beanie Baby warehouse!
Well, maybe
This
it's
is
more
why.
a fucker.
If you didn't lie, you could have kept that horde of Beanie Babies! That fucking polyester gold! But no! You had to lie!
I'm
So
telling
how
the
Zoe?
truth.
I don't even see the rails anymore.
Anyway, ignoring the Skyboys trying to say I'm a liar.
Fuck you!
I think we already all loaded up in the cars and left by this point.
Listen, if we go anywhere off the rails, we'll find Tolkien.
Shh, don't tell William I'm here.
He knows already, bitch.
I
To the
won't,
Hearstmobile.
I won't tell George R.R. Martin you're here.
He can't hurt you here.
I'm just imagining George R.R. Martin as like this giant ogre prowling the woods for J.R.R. Tolkien.
No,
Yeah. I've got to put rape in your story. Lots of rape.
and then you have
Oh,
the
blood.
rolling.
In one of the Zorbs, giant orb things chasing them.
Christ.
Okay, so you guys get in the car.
Mimosa's like, you could try, motherfucker.
Drake is in his Hearstmobile, and he just speeds on by.
All right. You all drive to Mathous. Roll a read a bad situation check.
Oh shit.
On those days. Okay.
Can I like roll to help someone?
Yeah, or you can also do a help someone if you want to make someone's, you just get one really good roll.
I would like to roll to help someone. Just flavor does Grandel directing from the air.
I got a 10.
Let's see.
All right, who all is driving a car at the moment
shit.
or a vehicle?
Yo.
That would be me.
Isaac.
And I got a
Isaac.
9.
Al and Drake. So you guys are the ones who super matter.
Mhm.
Oh, I
I
got,
got a
10.
9.
Hal then.
A 10 to help somebody.
Because I imagine Kaiko's in the car with Hal.
Okay, awesome. As you're driving through the woods on rickety old pavement, anyone who got a 10 or above gets a hold of 3. Anyone who gets a 7 or 7 through 9 gets a hold of 1. Anyone below gets jack shit. The
Okay.
questions you can ask right now are: What's your best way in / out? So basically, you're trying to get to Mephouse, so what's your best way out of the woods? Are there any dangers you haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to you? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
Kaiko is going to say, for their 3 holds. What's the biggest threat we haven't noticed yet? Best way to protect the victims. And what was the other middle 2?
What's the best way out of the woods? Are there any dangers you haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to you? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Biggest threat, thing we haven't noticed, and how to protect the victims.
All right. Actually, 2 of those questions have... well, actually, I'll give you separate answers because there are a lot of things you haven't noticed. The first thing you haven't noticed is also the biggest threat. It's that there's a section of road that coincidentally has 2, is completely separated from the other sections of road by cracks, and also there's like gouged cracks into the dirt on the sides of that patch of road, and it's pretty long. It's about 30 feet. I'd say more like 40, 50 feet long. That makes sense.
Kaiko narrows her eyes. The sidewalk. Her nemesis.
No, this is road, not sidewalk. But we'll eventually deal with that. You also have not noticed up until now, but there are actually a lot of glowing eyes lurking out of the darkness and gloom in the woods, watching your vehicle. So that's things you haven't noticed. What's the biggest danger? It's the large chunk of pavement that seems separated from the rest. And what was your last one?
We have biggest threat, thing we haven't noticed. Best way to protect the victims.
Best way to protect the victims. You're going to need to either turn around or go off-road to avoid that patch of road.
We probably need to turn around or go off-road to avoid that.
Also, who are you riding with?
Hal.
Awesome. So Hal gets to hear this information. Meanwhile, Isaac, you got a hold of 9, so you get to ask 1 question.
Yeah, I would have asked, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
You notice the great big weird chunk of pavement. Shady, same thing. You get to ask 1 question.
Best way out of the situation.
Driving down this road straight into town is, to your knowledge of that, just as your only question to ask, the best way out of the situation.
Okay.
Hal, you also get to ask 1.
What's the best way out of the situation?
Hal, you would know to turn around or go off-roading, because you don't want to step on that patch, you don't think.
I am driving a Gremlin, so there is no off-road. There's only on-road or this thing.
So you're going to want to stop and turn around.
Yep. There's no off-road. It's a Gremlin.
I'm just imagining, like, Hal stops the car fully, puts his feet out like Flintstone style, picks up the car, and just turns it around that way.
Okay, cool. So, Hal and Isaac, I assume you both stopped your cars in time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shady, because you only had the 1 piece of information, you do not. So you drive onto the patch just as it suddenly lurches upward.
Oh, bonkers.
And starts shaking itself, so the pavement on its back splinters, cracks, breaks off, and begins to go around it. So I'm going to need you to do some fancy driving with a act under pressure roll to try and stay on this creature's back and not tumble roughly 30 feet to the ground in a small little hearse golf cart.
Oh, hey, I got a 10.
Nice.
Ignore that bracket.
You managed to stay on the back as a giant lizardy creature with like vaguely prehistoric facial features and lots of armored skuts and great big claws emerges out of the earth, shakes the pavement that was put on its back off, emits a weird, blistering 1960s Showa Godzilla movie era monster roar, and begins trotting off into the woods.
Well, goodbye, guys.
You managed to get off of it, didn't you?
No, he managed to not fall to his
Demise.
to his pain.
How big is this
he
little?
managed to not get into like not be in a car crash where a golf cart falls 30 feet onto the pavement and just crumples like a tissue paper. You managed to not do that.
That's good.
How big is this weird golf cart hearse?
The golf cart hearse is roughly the size of a golf cart, the way Shady described it.
So, could I grab it from the top and kind of, not exactly fly it off, but parasail it down?
I think you could.
Okay. I'm just going to swoop down and Grandel's going to put it back on the
Okay,
ground.
I need you to do...
Ooh, this could go bad.
I need you to do an act under pressure while you're doing that.
Oof. Alright. I am shit at cool, so this will be fun. Oh, yay, 5.
Awesome.
And 2. No, sorry, that's not total. That is a 6, because I have a -1.
Cool. You do manage to grab the golf cart. And you do manage to pull it off him. You're actually succeeding more than you think. Except, when you lift it off the reptile, it turns its great big head with its giant, like, glassy eyes and looks at you. And then, gives you one of those, like, wailing Showa kaiju roars. And as you try to, like, take the golf cart away, the monster, somewhat clumsily, because it's sort of boxed in the woods here, begins turning around to try and follow after you.
Okay. I'm going to set the golf cart down as easily as I can, then flap around its face and kind of draw it away. Hello, over here, friend. You're not supposed to be this way.
Think about the consequences. Turn around and walk away.
Awesome. The monster swings one of its enormous tree trunk sized arms at you. Do an act under pressure roll to try and avoid taking harm.
Act under pressure or what?
Act under pressure roll, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay.
Is this a thing Kaika would have...
Or alternatively, you could do kick some ass. I would let you do a kick some ass.
Okay, that is much better than... That is an 11.
Alright, cool. You manage to do some fancy flying and dodge out of the way just as the monster slashes at bare air.
Okay. I'm just going to keep it distracted for a
But
bit.
it's still going after you.
Alright. I'll just kind of lead...
Yeah.
Just lead it away before heading up a bit higher so it can't reach me.
Okay, I'm going to say that's a protect someone roll then, because you're trying to distract this monster and lead it away from the group.
Okay. That's an 8.
Nice, okay. You manage to lead the monster away from the others, deeper into the forest, and it's like pushing aside trees to chase after you. And eventually the monster is completely gone. Yay! There's a giant crater in the road, but now there's not a mini kaiju in your way. Woohoo!
How many are we talking?
Well, I mean, he's like dinosaur size, but not like Baragon size.
So, like, Millennium Bug sized?
Like Diplodocus sized.
Okay. If he had the voice, would he have the voice of Mini Kaiju?
No, definitely not.
Anyways, just going to return to the group then.
Off-roading's not gonna gremlin.
Yep. 10 minutes later, Grandel comes back, finds you guys again.
Hello.
The advantages of flight.
I know my car can make it off-road. We may have to all crowd into it, though.
Ice could carry someone if they want.
Hal just kind of sighs and parks his little gremlin at the side of the road. It's like, yeah, this isn't gonna do me much good. And tries to get into.
I don't
Isaac's
know if
car.
anyone was actually riding with Isaac.
Yeah, I think it actually wouldn't be that cramped in Isaac's car right now.
He
Alright.
specifically went through Spindle to get one of the bigger vehicles once he realized how many people were on the group.
In the vastest.
I mean, a minivan should be able to comfortably sit, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Celia
Shit,
rode
yeah.
with Hal because Isaac said she wasn't getting in his car.
I thought she rode with Drake, and
No, she left when he was arguing with the Sky Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Who
It was
alive.
mostly a joke Isaac was saying when he said that. It was just the nonchalance of eating sentient snacks that disturbed him.
Which is fair.
Well, she has no way of knowing that, so...
She is high as a motherfucking kite.
so in honor of the vast history of car etiquette, I call shotgun.
As long as
Alright.
you don't call a stun gun, she elbows.
At that pun, I will see you guys there.
I
And Drake
got
just teleports away. Or
Tycho
vanishes.
pulls out the stun gun. Social distancing.
Oh, sorry, right.
Like, I couldn't even look at her. She just slowly pulls out the stun gun and just has it leveled at her side.
Oh my god.
Like she pulls it out of her coat pocket
Aww.
without even looking.
Well, you guys go off-road. And after a long,
Trip time.
creepy drive through the woods, you eventually get back to the actual civilized portions of Melody.
Oh no, my mic.
We're all still here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
am.
still having mouse issues. Sorry, that's what my focus is on.
I'm not gonna belabor it. You guys drive through the various city streets, some of which weren't there before, past various buildings, some of which also weren't there before, and eventually make it to Mafaust's shop that wasn't here the other day.
And Drake's standing outside of it. Hey, what took you guys?
Well, I guess we go in.
All right. You go in and see 3 pterodactylish vampires with guns holding up Mafaust at gunpoint. Bleh, give us your money!
Ace against the law.
I don't carry money. But this is a shop, bleh. It's more of a bartering system. Bleh, give us your barter. Did you slip into Swedish there? Bleh!
It just sounded pirate.
At which
to me.
point, one of the televisions flickers on, and a masked wrestler appears on the screen.
He says nothing as he jumps out with a steel chair and just bashes one upside the head.
Oh
Because
no, El Coato! And one of the pterodactyl vampires just books it out past all the rest of you. The other
You know where
takes
you
the-
belong. Get back in there.
The other takes out a clown bat. Yeah, like the fucking they're like a bowling pin, but for a clown, but a clown juggles them. You know what those are? You're all very deep into the clown paraphernalia.
You almost said paraphilia.
Anyway, he beats you with a clown hammer. Not a clown hammer. What the fuck are those called? I can't remember what the fuck.
Clown
it's called.
bat. Clown bat.
I don't think it's a clown bat. It's
Belaying
a
pins?
clown pin.
Do I need to do a roll for cool right now? Or is this tough?
I think those are just juggling pins.
Yeah, a juggling pin. He hits you with a juggling pin. A clown's juggling pin. it's more dangerous because it's poisonous. Or at least he tries to hit you. You have to roll something to... You have to roll acting under pressure to try and avoid getting hit by the clown juggling pin.
I got an 8.
Yeah, that's fine. You avoid it. What's your counter move?
Obviously, I'm gonna like as he's swinging, I'm just gonna put him in a chokehold and then like knee his back, as all good wrestlers do.
Good. Roll. This is kick some ass. Roll kick some ass.
I'm rolling some kick some ass. Let's see if the dice like me tonight. Not really.
Oh no.
I got a 7.
All right. Put him in a chokehold and you accidentally pop his head like a grape.
Damn it, not again.
Oh, Coato, we talked about this in practice, man. What the hell?
House grabs a microphone and taps it and says, "Clean up at the register." And a squat, 3-foot-tall goblin-y creature with like 4-foot-long arms suddenly emerges from the back of the shop with like a broom and a dustpan, and begins using the dustpan to scoop up bits of the pterodactyl vampire's exploded head and then smear them on the broom bristles. So what can I do for you all?
Oh, hello, friends. It is good to see you again.
Coatl?
Can I help there, Aquaddle?
No, I'm good. Thank you. You just like brushes off bits.
Mothman sort of told us to go, hinted to go talk to you about a certain character named Indrid Cold.
The Faust's smile doesn't disappear, but you can see a flash in her eyes of like a oh shit.
He apparently caused this melody with the condition of he'll remove it if we capture Mothman for him, and Mothman wants us to kill. Counter offered with to kill him.
So, which offer are you accepting?
I'm leaning towards Mothman's, honestly.
Oh, so you're straight up just gonna kill a guy?
Well, we were hoping you could tell us more about the guy, see what our options are.
Her research indicates he's not exactly fully human.
And, you know, Mothman stopped me from having my brain removed by aliens.
Oh yeah, he was abducted by the Kaleidoscope Men.
Yeah, it was fun.
I see you have been busy.
Did you at least get a lousy t-shirt out of it?
No.
Are you sure
radiation
about
burn.
that? And she pulls out a t-shirt that says, "I was abducted by the Kaleidoscope Man and all I got was this lousy t-shirt."
Hal kind of, like, smiles a little bit and, like, slips it on over what he's wearing right now.
It is exceedingly comfy.
Aww.
Thank you.
And that turns out I was taken away by the Greys when I was a kid.
Also, we're on fire now.
Yeah,
I noticed. That is a little worrisome.
She takes out a little spray bottle and does a squirt on your leg, Celia, and the fire turns invisible again.
Oh, thank you.
Not in my fucking shop. Alright. Indrid Cole. Well, you are correct in that he is not human. Although I sadly cannot tell you exactly what he is. He's a traveler, like a lot of us. Been to a lot of places, in a lot of planes, in a lot of times, in a lot of spaces. Not quite sure what his whole deal is, but if you want to kill him, I've got some things that probably should work.
He keeps trying to eat Drake.
Yeah.
Alright, I will help you in your cause.
An ectovore, interesting.
Do you have it? Speaking of ecto, do you have any more ecto cooler?
Oh, of course. I've got ton for my favorite ectovore. Look. And there is like a fully stacked, like, there's like an entire fucking shelf in the fridge area that is just ecto cooler.
Okay. Will you take this bag of will you take some non-screaming gushers in exchange?
Gushers that don't scream? This I gotta see. She
He
holds out her hand.
He pulls one out of his pocket and puts it in her hand.
She looks at it, she squeezes it, and there's no scream. She's like, amazing. Amazing. You've got broken gushers.
I know, it's weird.
I think I can find some collectors who would find this a novelty.
Do you have any
Alright.
graphic gushers that turn your head into a dinosaur head?
No.
We do have the head-changing gushers. I don't think you want to try them, though. It's fatal.
Oh man, I always wanted those. I always wanted to give myself a Styracosaurus head.
Wait.
Are you alright, Celia? You seem a little off today.
Yeah, Mothman.
I'm a little stoned.
Mothman saved Hal from getting his brain removed by the Kaleidoscope Man, and we found out that I have some sort of spiritual parasite on me that was caused by the Greys. That constantly wants to murder everything around me, but that's another story entirely.
So I missed some things. Okay.
Also, El Coatl, there is a fucking gargoyle just hanging out with the group now.
I mean, to be fair, he just popped a vampire's head. That's probably not the weirdest thing going around.
Yeah, but you haven't met that gargoyle. I'm just saying, it would be nice.
Oh, yes. My apologies, good sir. I am El Coatl.
Yeah, I remember you. He's met a long time ago, eh?
You will have to forgive me. My memory is not always the clearest.
Oh, I know how that is. He's a good friend. You talk to me. You treat me like real people.
Well, you are a talking person, so you are a peoples, yes?
Yeah. Not many see that way.
They are fools.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that actually does make me wonder why you guys are so cavalier about the it's fine to kill him, he's not a person rule, considering, you know.
we're not. I owe Mothman favor for the other incident with the gourmand.
Yeah, and the fact that the person he wants you to kill isn't human is helping that out a bit.
Also, this guy's a fucking creep. Like, he hijacks phone messages and conversations, impersonating others.
Also, he keeps trying to eat Drake, and I don't really think that could be understated.
Drake, you have interrupted no less than 15 of my text conversations.
Yeah. I always ask, hey, is it okay for me to interrupt? And you always say, yeah, sure.
No, I say no.
Bullshit, you say no.
She pulls out her cell phone and shows the text. And it says you saying, is it okay if I interrupt? And she says, no.
I don't recall this.
Added the text for her son on Mother's Day.
Oh,
look, we don't actually care if he's human or not. We just want to know what his deal is, what he can do, what he's done. You know, put all our options on the table.
Okay.
Also, he keeps trying to eat Drake. I don't think we're reacting to that with the seriousness we should.
From what I know of him, he's...
I mean, to be fair, Drake does have a great deal of nutritional value, but I understand.
Wait, I do?
Julia looks legitimately hurt by that.
Drake gives her a pat.
I'm currently just in this situation where he asked me a favor, and this is what he wants, and he wants put Mothman in a cage after him, which...
I mean, Drake, you're cobbled together out of fragments of many different souls. Do you have any idea how much power can be obtained by digesting that if you have the right physiology?
No, I don't.
Certain species grow infinitesimally in power. Sorry, wait, no, that's not the wrong word. Infinitely in power with each soul they consume. You would technically, for some of them,
how nutritious Drake is for 5
be, I'm guessing, dozens, if not hundreds, of exponential growths in power.
Madam, I believe this is upsetting Vasilia.
An ectovore would grow vastly in strength by devouring you.
Anyway,
So
Kaiko.
another negative in this guy's favor.
What? Indrid Cold, yes. Well, obviously Indrid Cold was involved in one of the other Mothman's more high-profile events, you know, over in
Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant, yeah. In Virginia? Virginia? Virgina?
That's enough.
What state is it?
Virginia?
Country Mama? Country Roads?
Virginia Oil.
No, that's West Virginia.
That's
I'm
where
talking about Virginia.
that's where Point Pleasant is, West Virginia.
Oh! I, for some reason, thought it was in Virginana.
No, it's Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Well, you learn new things every day.
A lot
So
of
is there an East Virginia?
No, just a West one.
It's weird.
We don't talk about East Virginia.
That's very weird. Well,
After what they did.
I'm
point
pretty
being, they were both getting up to shenanigans over in Point Pleasant. I don't have exact details on it because I never met the big Mothman who lived down there for a time. Never met Indrid Cold, for that matter. I have met other MIBs. Never really pleasant chaps. Normally are trying to increase awareness of the occult by paradoxically telling people to shut up about it.
Well, he said he's going to end all the witching hours entirely and make sure all the other people and monsters go away, which is...
Well, that would be bad for my business, so I guess I'm on team kill this fucker.
I would personally be out of a job if this happened, so
Yeah.
not to be so cavalier.
What's a few dozen people getting eaten by monsters a year to good business? I'm with you. I'm with you.
Phrase it that way.
Also, I did not consent to him trying to drink me. Let the record show.
Yeah, I'm with Celia on this one. We should react more to him trying to eat our friend.
So what are people, things like him? Are they Tulpa? Are they Fae? Aliens?
Those are definitely some human terms you're throwing at me. Let me try to parse your meaning. Tulpa, they all have a degree of accuracy and a degree of inaccuracy for describing what this situation is. He is at least partly defined by thought form, which is why he was wearing a black suit and why he appeared as a person. But also imperfectly defined by your thought form, which is why his name is so strange to you. You know, why he has an archaic first name and a simple monosyllabic word for his last name. It's not so much that he was created by your thoughts as he is using your thoughts to manifest here. A phenomenon that I'm sure you are familiar with given the last time you were in my shop.
Yeah.
Indrid Cold is a shapeshifter. It's not necessarily that he needs to assume a form from your thoughts, like our friend the Gourmand did, but rather that he chooses to assume a form from your thought to disguise himself.
What a perv.
Well, you know, some people have perfectly valid reasons to hide their appearance because their true form may make people's eyes boil out of their skulls, which is very bad for business.
You speak from experience.
Yes!
I don't know how to feel from that.
I mean, it was just Perry. It's fine.
He was
True,
already
Barry was a jerk.
He was already doomed to a short, miserable life, but still, it's a wretched way to go, even for a wretched being.
God damn it, guys.
Fuck Perry!
Yeah.
Fucking shit. I'm never gonna be able to play that game again without thinking of Perry as just a fucking eldritch abomination.
No, he's
that
an
would
eldritch
imply
shitbag.
power. He's
Yeah.
just a normal abomination.
Yeah. What's
He's the fucking jelly baby made when incestuous kings have too many children.
I am so confused.
It's a
Have
Let's
no
Play
context.
reference.
yeah?
You should.
Just know he's the butt monkey of the
For
universe.
those of you listening at home, watch the Draken Let's Play we did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Perry sucks. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
We try to keep the in-jokes to a minimum, but, fuck Perry.
No, we don't.
I make an effort. It's not a very good effort, but I make it. Anyway, so Indrid Cold disguises himself as a person not necessarily out of need, but rather out of a desire for secrecy and to fit in. Obviously can't quite master it, doesn't know a normal human cadence.
Or how to not be really fucking creepy.
He has appeared with a high-profile Mothman on at least one occasion, and it is notable that no one has seen the Point Pleasant Mothman ever again.
Oh.
He's that's one of the reasons why the company is so wary of him.
But it should also be noted that the high strangeness in Point Pleasant, for the most part, stopped after the last few sightings of both Indrid Cold and the Mothman there. Granted, they stopped after a horrible disaster, but still.
I mean, Sheep Squatch still occurs there. Unless that's a hoax.
Keiko, I don't know how to tell this, but Sheep Squatch isn't real. A lot of cryptids are. The Catman of Melody is obviously real.
Wait, really?
Yes. Yes, he is. Very dangerous, too.
Yeah.
He killed a demigod.
Is she looking at how the entire time she's saying this?
No. Faust is a better poker player than that.
Either way, Kaika wouldn't notice.
Poker games between interdimensional beings is probably how she gets a lot of her stock.
Mm-hmm.
Also, wasn't he carrying off 2 children at one point? One under each arm.
There are many horrifying tales of the Catman that could be told.
Catman
But
stole my
Sheep Squatch is sadly complete bunk.
Well, that's sad for Point Pleasant.
Yeah. They really wanted to find a sort of successor to the Mothman thing, and decided to just throw Sasquatch and a sheep in a blender. Ironically, there is a monster that looks like the Sheep Squatch that can be found in Virginana.
Huh.
But
He's alright. Not the
no
greatest.
one's actually spread his legend yet, so
What about the one from Indian Flats?
that's a goat man that's been misidentified.
Oh.
Yeah, Ghosts and Sheep are two totally different things.
Isaac makes a note to send a message to the office out there for that clarification.
I will say this.
Ramp up the search for the Catman.
Creatures that take the thought form of a Men in Black generally do not have completely benign intentions. Even if they did before they took on the thought form, they definitely don't after. That form is tainted. Makes one become paranoid, makes one become violent. If one isn't already, if one is, it can enhance those aspects of the personality.
So how do we fight him?
Oh, all sorts of things. You were talking about gushers. You could try to feed him some of those gushers and make your head explode. Not sure if it would kill him, but it would certainly hurt him a bunch. If you could activate some of that gray flame that's hidden inside you, you could burn him real nice.
Oh, so this flame is actual power of grace and not something that happened afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's concerning.
We should probably ask about it too. Is it gonna kill us?
Yeah.
Is it gonna kill other people?
First, yes.
Is there any way to stop it?
No way that's cheap. Gray experiments are high-tech. And undoing them requires a lot of stuff that is very hard to get a hold of and very, very expensive.
So, like, either other high tech or magic?
Yeah. I like you guys. Very fond of you. You're my favorite customers. But that's a very tall order for me to pull off some things to undo this business. You're going to need some very big bartering pieces.
Well, what are we gonna need?
You're going to need artifacts of such immense historical magnitude and power. Things that have seen so many aspects of the paranormal. That
What
they
if
can be converted into a cure.
What if
Look,
we
The
tore
kind
out
of things that are one of a kind.
What
What's
if
that, Kaiko?
What if we tore out a piece of Big Mel? Would that count?
No. But I would be impressed, and I could sell you some pretty cool stuff for a chunk of Big Mel.
So,
Provided you killed him so that he wouldn't come trying to get it back.
So, how much longer would someone who had it since has to live?
Possibly years, possibly seconds. It depends on when the Greys want to collect.
Ooh. Oh, I'm a ticking time bomb then.
We're a ticking time bomb, Kaiko.
I leave for a little bit, and you turn yourselves into bombs.
Yeah, they
I've-
ain't the
Been an
greatest.
eventful few months.
I've been like this since 10 years ago.
Let's see. Granda would like to hug our two poor bomb girls.
Oakwall's coming in for a hug as well.
Aw.
Isaac nudges Hal towards.
Oh, Hal was already moving over there. If there's a group hug, he's already in it.
I'm not touching them. I touched Sapphire once, all right. Nuh-uh.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is there a way to learn how to control it to make sure it doesn't do that? Hello?
I can definitely tamp it down a bit. And Mafaus leaves the cash register and goes to one of the many shelves and digs around until she finds a couple of devices. So, I like you kids, but I can't keep giving you things for free.
Does Kaiko still have the banjo Mothman paper? Well, Mothman gave me this banjo, which I don't think is. It's like something,
Ooh.
but he already has 3.
She strums it. That's pretty well tuned. But Faust, you're too nice, and she gives you the 2 devices.
It is a pleasant reprieve from your usual behaviors.
If you inject yourself with these daily, it should keep the fire, let's say, subdued. Right now, it seems like it's been partially awoken. This will put it back to sleep.
Okay, that's good.
Which means that when the Greys do come to collect, First of all, they're going to be looking for people that are more advanced than you first, and if they don't find any, and then they go looking for you, they're going to have to activate it, and that will give you some time before it triggers the kill switch.
So is this kill switch like spontaneous human combustion, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that explains all those incidents then. Lovely.
Mm. Yep, they like making sure there's not a trace.
I am still impressed about the aliens, but I fight vampires on the daily. I shouldn't be as impressed as I am.
Yeah, vampires with weird pterodactyl-y faces. Your life's pretty strange, dude.
It has been a long, strange life, yes.
So, you guys want to buy some gushers?
Hell yeah.
What the?
Hal, kind of really shyly takes something out of his pocket and hands it to Faust. It's a charcoal sketch of Faust's face that he's been working on since the last time that we were here.
Oh,
Aw.
Her shopkeep face or her real face?
Her shopkeep face, the one that we saw, first.
Well, this is a very beautiful rendering. Thank you.
When you keep helping us, and I don't really have anything to pay you with. So
I can accept this as payment. In fact, for something so personal, Faust roots around and gives you a stick.
Are you giving me TT? No, you can't give me sticks anymore. We talked about this.
You get one stick.
Okay.
Oh.
Should I ask what this does?
I think it'll be more fun if you just find out.
Okay.
Ominous.
Celia, do you need more of your gushers?
Yes, I do.
Elquaddle picks up the 3 guns the pterodactyl vampires are using and puts them on the table. Use this to cover the gushers.
Thank you, Alcoatl. Can
There's
always
no
count on
problem.
you.
I haven't had a proper meal in 40 years. It's no problem.
Alright.
So when
So you-
if the Grays come to collect, is there anything you can do about it?
Well, if you had a friend who was really good at setting traps, you probably could get him in a snare and then kill him.
oh yeah.
I'm not sure what his true form is, but I'm pretty sure that
I
once
said the
we recognize...
Grays.
Oh, the Greys. Oh. If the Greys come to collect, run. I can tell you this. They don't appear when the town's bewitched.
Okay, that's good, Lace. That's good.
Son of a bitch.
So I suppose one way you could buy yourself some time would be to get someone to start a witching hour for you. Good reason to stay friends with either Indrid or the Mothman, I suppose.
Well, Indrid calls one to intentionally strong arm us into helping him, so that's already a black mark.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
all for you. I'm all for you killing that guy. I like working here.
And we like seeing you.
Easily one of our more pleasant shop locations.
And we like seeing Alcoatl. And Drake. And, Grendel. Though it's been a while since we've seen you.
Me, I see most of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while for you and I, though, Grendel. We should catch Grendel. We should catch
Grendel, there are several jars of stone polish.
Oh, he's gonna kind of look at him. I haven't been shiny in ages. Kind of taps one of them. Hey, I don't got much in physical possessions.
Mathos
worry.
looks at you, takes out a little tiny brush, brushes off a piece of the rock that chipped off your shoulder into her hand. Is like, that'll do.
Hey, thank you, Miss Faust.
It, like, this is. Kaiko's looking nervously. Is there any way to learn some sort of like magic or something to help just in case the worst comes to worst?
Learn magic? Not from me. There might be some other people who can cross over into Bewitched Melody that you could find who might know a thing or two about that. I can tell you certain things that can be used as conditional weapons, but not much more than that, I'm afraid.
That's good to know, at least that there's, because if there's one thing I know that typically magic beats high technology. So
Would this do any damage? Celia unsheathes her sword.
Oh, I see you still have your sword. Excellent.
Yeah, that's an incredibly good weapon.
Don't sell it to her. It's yours.
Do you have any other weapons that might be useful in playing with our unpleasant guest?
I am not, I'm afraid, but if you could find the person who made that sword for you, I think you might be able to make some more things.
By the way, Mathos, before we go, what can this get me? And Drake just reaches into his coat and pulls out Cliff Howard's jacket.
Oh, you got it. Good man.
Oh, it stinks of YouTuber.
I know, but it can be used as a very good deterrent. I mean,
I say this would get you about 50,000 views on a YouTube video of your choice.
Oh! Oh, can you cliffside pilot?
What now?
Oh, can you give those to the cliffside pilot? I really want that to become a series.
Yeah, sure.
No skin off my bones. Enjoy.
And now in the Offbeat Melody universe, the Cliffside pilot and its cute little spider girl lady has significantly more views, and people are now in talks of making a Netflix cartoon out of it.
I owe you one, Drake.
all because
And so Drake calls in his favor and asks Celia to kill Indrid Cole.
Also, TT, is that that thing I linked too much for right now, or?
Oh, sorry. What thing? What thing?
I leveled up a bit ago. And
yeah, you're fine. Yeah, that works fine for me.
okay.
Shady, you can also drink an entire 8-pack of Ecto Cooler to regain your lost health.
I should do that.
I do have a question. How many packs of Ecto Cooler did he get for the guns?
He got 4 8-packs. It's very rare Ecto Cooler, so.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent.
okay. So I have a ticking time bomb on me. So.
Eh,
Echo, the thing is about bombs is they can always be defused.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to find the right way to do it.
Yeah. And we got heads on our shoulders. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
and trust me, death is better than living for thousands upon thousands of years cursed in a television. I have been looking at my mortality in a strange light.
Grandel will give his friend O'Codal a pat on the back. He's always here for you, buddy.
Aww.
Come, I wish to see the Shadow Man, and I wish to fight him myself.
And don't lock this killing business.
One question before you all go. What happened to your little teenager friend?
She went hiking for a bit, and the bewitchability happened, and
Oh, good. I was worried she might have died.
No, she's a
No.
minor. We're not gonna kill off a kid.
Yeah.
also, like her, she didn't respect my boundaries, and she's also cursed with this fire thing.
Oh, so you need 3 instead of 2 then.
Yes.
And she throws you a 3rd one.
To be fair, I believe the cat is always with her, so she has the blessing of the Catman.
Wait, is the general tied to the Catman in some way? Is that why he's so strange?
I
mean-
just figured that's where the cat came from. There's only so many big cats in this town.
What if the general is the Catman?
Nah, he's too small.
It's a cat man, not a cat.
Yeah.
What if he's like a fairy cat that can transform?
Nah.
That would
I
be
mean, if the
man
general
cat.
could, if the general could transform, wouldn't he get his food easier than having to wait for it?
Yeah,
No,
but
he's a cat.
he's a cat. That requires effort.
True,
It's
but at the
true.
same time, food.
Also out of character, I'm totally not sketching the roadside breakout monster. You're crazy.
Oh,
But yeah, Kaiko is still operating by the grand unified theory that magic beats sci-fi, sci-fi beats undead, and undead beats magic.
Oh, may very well be true. Who can say?
That is the logic if you stick to it.
Has Spindle actually noticed that trend in their research? I'm actually curious.
Spindle does not define anything as magic. They view all aspects of the supernatural as real phenomena that have just not been adequately explained yet.
Okay.
You know, they would view magic under the whole Clark's Law thing, where it's just sufficiently advanced technology or natural phenomena.
Love to see how they explain Hal's new lay-on hands. That'd be a fun experiment.
Key.
ah,
So, Indrid Cold, how do we deal with him?
I should probably go find the swordsmith. Weaponsmith.
You guys exit Mafaust's shop. And when you
actually,
step...
Celia hangs behind for a second.
Okay.
While everyone's gone, she looks to Faust and says quietly, "So, if say I had done something stupid and gotten one of my friends mad at me, do you have anything I could give them to make them feel better?"
Like drugs?
No,
Yes.
unless you no.
You want some forgive-me-nows?
No,
Alright.
something she'll like. Something this hypothetical friend will like.
Okay, what are their interests?
Yeah, it's just something practical that they could use to, I don't know, maybe keep themselves alive while hunting for monsters.
So, like, armor?
Maybe.
And Faust brings out, like, this fucking terrifying skull-faced helmet.
Ooh.
Like this?
Maybe. I was kind of hoping for something.
You get a very feel from it.
Not really their style.
Okay.
Also, it might be out of my price range.
Yeah, it probably is.
Celia reaches into her pocket, pulls out her backpack. She pulls out a horseshoe crab shell that is solid white and about the size of like a baking stone. They gifted me this when I taught them the ways of our kind. Anything I could get for this?
Something to protect someone from the supernatural?
Yes.
Okay. She takes her cash register, goes into one of the shelves there, and picks out a tiny little rubber figurine of a sort of like, well, actually, I'm gonna say it's more of a plush figurine, like a chintzy pom pom and felt Mothman.
That's actually just about perfect.
It's a keychain.
Ah, portable. Is that an acceptable trade for you?
Yeah, here you go.
All right, thank you. Celia pockets it and goes back out to join the group. Oop. I had to see if there was a bathroom.
Celia, before you step out, we're gonna do when the rest of the group steps outside the shop. You guys step outside the shop and you're talking about what your next move is and yada yada yada.
Mhm.
And the minute you leave the shop doors, you hear a loud thud and you see the giant metal foot of a Tyrannosaur sculpture on the ground. And you look up and see that the roadside T-Rex statue from Melody is currently walking around town with a similar metal, more stylized skeleton of a Stegosaurus. The two are just sort of stomping down the street. And with the creak of metal, the head of the roadside Tyrannosaurus turns to look at you all. And that's when Celia walks out.
Hey guys, sorry, just needed to check and see if there's a That was Sergeant Trundle!
And the Stegosaurus skeleton briefly lifts up and goes before stomping its front legs down. While the roadside Tyrannosaurus quizzically tilts its head to the side.
Let's see. Grendel will wave. Hello, Rhodey. Hello, Trundle.
There's the creak of metal.
Also wave.
There's the creak of metal as the roadside Tyrannosaur's arm waves back at you, Grendel.
He just smiles.
He's on the reptilian grande. My Spanish is rusty and it's bad, and I apologize.
That actually sounds perfect.
He's good blokes.
Oh my god. They really are alive.
And then, deciding that you are not of interest, the two continue on their walk down the street.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of an in-character reaction beyond that's a big metal dinosaur. Inside, I'm screaming because it's motherfucking Sergeant Trundles.
Okay, so my life.
For those who weren't privy to that game, there was a game that Gray ran where there was a animate Stegosaurus skeleton, and my character named it Sergeant Trundle.
Who rapidly became the entire gang's best friend.
Yeah, and then I named the statue in Melody after Sergeant Trundle, and here we are. So it's sort of a recursive tabletop game reference.
And it wasn't even planned to be a long-term one. It was just, these are dinosaur guys. I can throw a Stegosaurus skeleton at them.
It's just that Sergeant Trundle stuck very well as a name.
He's gonna come back in my next games. Don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, the Allosaurus skeleton sits neglected in the corner. Always forgotten.
I mean, to be fair, first future other things, there may be Allosauruses to deal with. But also, I doodled the Baragon looking road monster.
Oh,
Nice.
He looks wonderfully Ultraman.
he looks very happy.
That particular encounter was very much because I've been watching Ultraman this week.
I mean, you said, like, it looks like the Baragon suit, and I'm like, okay, I just have to design a road-themed Baragon suit.
It's a Baragon with a new head.
Yeah, Baragon with a different head.
Baragon.
The two metal monsters pass by, and you guys are once again alone on the safe, perfectly normal streets of Bewitched Melody.
So that happened. Should we be concerned? Should we be concerned? I do not know.
Nah, they're not big
friendly
Mel.
enough.
He's good.
I was
guy.
going to ask, do you think they might be able to help us take down Big Mel eventually? I have a feeling they don't like him any more than we do.
I don't want to put them in that kind of danger.
No one likes Big
That
Mel.
that is a fight for future days. You tell me you have a villain of sorts you need help defeating, yes?
Of sorts, yeah.
Big Mel tried to eat me today.
You did.
You too?
Yeah, I was leaving my side job, and I'm in the parking lot as Big was arguing with Indrid on my phone, and he started to come after me.
Are
And I
you
run into you,
okay?
Grendel. It was kind of a rapid fire punch of just not expecting things to go this way. My first Indrid, and then Big Mel trying to eat me. It's been a day.
It is a fight for another day because we do not want to anger the Big Mel alongside this new person we talk about.
Or we feed him to Big Mel.
What if they combine, though? Like, do we
Yeah,
really
I'm
want
gonna
risk
be
that?
honest. I don't think Big Mel is the monster you want to have your always a bigger fish moment with.
Mel just gets the black suit.
Oh God.
Worse, Big Mel gets an orange toupee under his hat and the suit.
Oh no.
I was just
smile
thinking
somehow
Mel's
becomes
face
worse.
contorts into that smile and it never leaves.
Yeah.
Oh no. Kept meaning to bring this up. Hal, Celia, I actually got something for the both of you since both of you are always in the thick of things with the beast, and Isaac pulls out the plating. You can attach this to clothing. I always have it on my jacket, and yeah, Isaac's always had this almost like FBI looking jacket, which is probably why Mallory made fun of him for oh yeah, he definitely dresses like not a cop. You just attach these to the inside of your a jacket or a shirt, and it should provide some protection.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
So it technically counts as a flak jacket, which is a hidden armor of 1.
okay. Well, thank you. I haven't gotten hit as much as everybody else, but okay.
You've gotten imperiled a lot, though.
Yeah.
That's my job.
It is literally your class job.
I say this as your cousin with a lot of love, but you're big. You're a big target. You're gonna get hit eventually.
That's
And
fair.
my good armor kind of got crumbled into nothing when that guy punched me.
Some guy
I noticed you always seem to be the one thrown around more than anyone else.
Do we know where this person is?
Yeah, dead.
No, not the one that punched you, this other one. I have anger building and I wish to release it in a healthy manner.
You
I
do
do
not
first we
know
should-
where Indrid Cold is.
First, we should go to the weaponsmith. It'll make dealing with him easier, I think.
All right. Is that where you guys are going?
Probably ask them about more information. Because I'm not gung ho on this happen mission, but everything I'm hearing is not something I want happen, especially since the British military might be one of my only places to hide if things go south.
Kaiko, can I see you for a second?
No.
Okay.
Kaiko is, I need space. No.
All right. You guys start heading towards the apartment building where the Blade Master lives. Along the Gateway, you pass the comic book shop. Isaac, make a read bad situation roll.
I can roll cool for that because of my class.
Nice.
That's 9 plus 2, 11.
Awesome. I'm actually using this as a sort of a D&D style perception check instead of the normal read a bad situation. As you guys are passing by the comic book shop, you look in and you see that inside is Mallory Masters, who is active and also visible in Bewitched Melody. And she is wearing the uniform of the staff of the comic book shop.
Isaac will just kind of say out loud, like, "Oh, it's Dr. Masters."
We should probably. If she's in Melody, she's probably in this side of Melody. She's probably in Danger, so it might be worth checking in.
Yeah, she's probably here because of her connection to us. Isaac will park. Also, while driving, Isaac's been looking out for a chupacabra.
All right, you go inside the comic book shop. Mallory is there tending the aisles, and she looks up and she's like, damn it, I was hoping I would finish my 2 weeks without you knowing I worked here. Hi, Isaac.
Melody's bewitched, and you're the only other person we can find here.
Bewitched?
I go point.
You haven't had many customers.
Oh, so you mean the planner shift?
Yes.
You're calling it Bewitched. That's cute. Yeah, I noticed that the really annoying customer who comes in every day suddenly disappeared mid-conversation about why the Punisher is the best superhero ever, and I just don't get it.
I'm sure that was a relief.
Yes, it was. I hope he stays disappeared.
He won't. He's like an annoying fungus.
All Punisher fans are.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because they should just realize the truth that he is the shittiest superhero ever. Just an absolute pile of shit. Just horrible.
But, yeah, he's almost as bad as Perry.
Just the fucking worst. Yeah, on par with Perry, easily.
Saw someone else in this shift, and that's not usual, so...
Mallory,
yeah, we're doing a plane shift.
And the person who initiated it is none other than Indrid Cold.
And Mallory drops her broom. Oh, good. A very high-profile Men in Black. That's what we fucking need. Oh wait, I don't work at Spindle anymore. Why the hell do I care? I mean, it's bad for you.
Well, he won't end the bewitching unless we capture Mothman for him.
Oh, that's real bad for you. Spindle's gonna be real pissed if the phenomena stops.
Yeah, no, we're not cooperating with that.
But Mothman also wants us to kill him, so...
Apparently, my friends here have not told me that there was a life debt owed or something.
So you're trying to kill something that's thought form?
Oh, Tulpa?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, you get me to that laboratory we were working on. I think I can help you with that. We can pull a race stance.
Ooh.
Oh, we were actually We're actually on our way to. Sorry.
I might have a closer bunker since we're near the more desert side of Melody, as opposed to the wood side of Melody.
So long as it's got the same level of technology to make things, I can probably whip something up for you.
I recently found out all these bunkers come from other dimensions, so probably.
Yeah, it's not normally my wheelhouse, but there was the thought form malady in Pontypool, Canada that we had to deal with, so I've got a strategy for dealing with
yes,
thought form creatures.
So how is Cindy Breyer?
Cindy Breyer is alive.
Okay, good.
I understood that reference.
I do not
folks
get
at home, watch Pontypool. It's one of the best zombie movies ever made, which is now low praise, but it's also just one of the best horror movies ever made, which is high praise still. Because The Walking Dead can't take the whole genre down.
It will try its hardest, damn it.
Oh, that fucking show. Okay, I wonder how many people we could piss off with today's session.
Yeah, we had some hot takes tonight.
Mostly towards the end, though.
I mean, we shat on George R.R. Martin, we've shat on Walking Dead, shat on The Punisher.
So how about Buddhism?
It's a perfectly valid religion.
About Buddhism and Star Wars, pardon. I should have worded that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were wording it like a Tumblr user who can't distinguish between criticizing Star Wars and criticizing an entire fucking philosophy.
And we got our obligatory shit on Tumblr and all.
Okay, so Mallory Masters is offered to help you with a race stance solution, and now you're on your way to meet the Bladesmith, and I'm going to call it here.
All right.
Because I really think I would like Zoe, and I know that some of us have to end early tonight anyways.
Yeah.
And I would like Zoe for the next part because I think it would be fun to solve this with a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And I also don't want you guys. I want you guys to have some more time to explore Bewitched Melody because there's a lot of weird shit that goes on here.
No kidding.
Look, I gotta come out of a TV and accidentally explode a head of a vampire pterodactyl, man. So we're good today. I'm good.
Yeah, Kaiko saying that and hearing that. Hey, that might be Kaiko's head soon is making her feel very queasy.
Yep.
So, TT, you gonna close us out?
Okay. High atop a hill, Indrid Cold stands on top of a tree, balancing on the tip of one of his shiny black shoes, looking out on the town of Melody. I can't wait till my good friends bring me that Mothman. Then I can stop all the naughty business happening here and make everyone safe, and they will say, Indrid Cold, you are a good friend. We gladly give you human baby to eat. I'm such a good guy. Good night, everybody!